Tonight is on an island. It's about time we're making up. I told you wasn't with you waking up.
Hello and welcome back to a brand new video. So today's video is going to be another girl talk, girl chat type of video, and I wanted to touch on this subject because this is definitely something that I have been thinking about a lot as I've been going through my personal development journey, as I've been working on leveling myself up. You know, it's not only important to level yourself up, you know, financially, career-wise, but also like emotionally, spiritually, mentally, in every aspect possible. It is important for you to level up everything around you. That way you can have the best experiences possible. And one thing that I feel like is very important for especially us women who are going, you know, into our 30s now, who are in our late 20s, who are now dating with more of a purpose, you know, it's time to really look at the type of men that we're dating and ask ourselves, is the type of man that I'm dating, is he keeping me single? I'm messing with men, am I dating men that I know is not going to work out for me in the long run? So I have a lot of thoughts about this, like I said, because I've been going through my personal growth journey, and I'm really big on just making sure that I'm leveling everything up. And so one thing that I have been thinking about a lot is, you know, my past relationships. Why haven't my past relationships worked out? What's wrong with me? Why couldn't these men love me? Blah blah blah, you know, the same typical stuff that you ask yourself whenever you first break up with somebody and then things go left and stuff like that. How could this happen? You know, this man said he loved me, I was the love of his life, you know, the same typical stuff. But one thing that I have been asking myself is, well, now that I'm this person today, which is a very different person that I was last year, you know, I was a very different person, like very, very different. Would this version of myself, now that I'm healing and I'm pouring into myself so much, and I've been loving myself so much, and just everything has been going good, would I date the last person that I was in a relationship with? Like, seriously date them? And my answer is no, I wouldn't. And I had to ask myself, well, why? Because you were just crying over this man last year, right? You were just saying this was the love of your life. You were just all this stuff, right? Both of y'all would love each other's lives, everything. So why is it today that you're saying that you wouldn't date him, that you wouldn't be in a relationship with him? And the answer is because I'm a different person. And I really do believe that the men that you date and the men that you entertain is a reflection of where you are in your current life. Back then when I was dating him, me and him were in a relationship, for example, I was partying, going out every single night. I was drinking and smoking hookah every single night. I was not working out. I didn't really pour or invest in myself emotionally or spiritually at all. I really wasn't working on my goals like I should have. And that was a reflection of just everything that was going on in my life, right? That's the way that I was living. That's what my lifestyle was like. My lifestyle was very fast. My lifestyle was partying, drinking, smoking hookah, doing this, doing that, outside every single day. We're outside city girl times 1,000. He also was drinking and smoking every single day. He also was going out every single night. He also wasn't eating healthy. He also wasn't working out. He also was not praying. He wasn't doing none of that stuff. We were a perfect match during that time because we lived similar lifestyles. It made sense. I was with the BS, he was with the BS, we were BSing together. Like, that's really what it was. Like, I have to think about, like, well, what kind of man would I want to be involved with now? Now that I'm this new version of myself, I want a man who works out. I want a man who doesn't drink like that. I want a man who doesn't smoke, because honestly, I personally, me, like, I don't mess with the smoke and stuff. I want a man who prays. I want a man who puts his family, his family up here. I want a man who has core values and cares about has businesses or has a good career and cares about himself. You know what I'm saying? Is emotionally healthy, has gone to therapy or is going through therapy or whatever, is committed to being a better person every single day. That's the kind of man I would want to date now, because that's a reflection of who I am now. And so if you're dating a lot of men who are unstable, who are emotionally not available, who are not good people, who are not in alignment with your goals, you need to look at yourself and you need to sit back and think, am I reflecting, is this man a reflection of me for real? Like, am I attracting who I am? Because you probably are. You can't expect high quality experiences from men who have no values, from men who don't have any type of with men who don't pour into themselves into these types of in these types of ways. Do you think that a man who cares about his health, who cares about his mental or emotional well-being, is going to be at the club drinking, smoking every single night? No, probably not. Do you think that a man who cares about, himself and cares about his well-being is going to be working out, is going to be sleeping early, is going to be reading, is going to be eating healthy? Yeah, probably, because he cares about himself. And so how do you expect to get high quality experiences from men who don't even care about themselves? It's not going to happen. You're not going to get that. You know what I'm saying? You are expecting things from a man who doesn't even care about himself. Unfortunately, at that point, I didn't care about myself neither, because I was also doing the same stuff. So I had to sit back and look at myself like, yeah, that was a reflection of a certain point in time in my life, of a certain type of person that I was at one point. I'm no longer that girl. I'm no longer her. And so that relationship wouldn't make sense right now, because that's not the kind of person I am. I think it's very important that, for me personally as well, like I said, I'm going to be 30 years old this year. So I know that for me, I want to take dating very seriously. When I start to date again and stuff like that, I want to make sure that I'm dating a man who is a reflection of the certain type of life and lifestyle that I want to live, and who is going to have, and want the same experiences that I want to experience, because that's very important to me. I want to have a man who puts God and has his family, and his business and his health up here. That's a priority for them. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want in my life. You have to show up as that person. Now, leveling up and your personal growth, you shouldn't only do it just because you want to attract the right man. Like, of course not. You should do it because that's what you should do. You should want that for yourself. But that's why it's so important to level up. That's why it's so important to invest in yourself. That's why it's so important to level up your life, your lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Level up emotionally, spiritually, mentally, all of that, because then you're going to be able to, look at different men and what they have to offer you and be like, this is not what I want. This is not what I want either. This one makes sense. So I'm going to pour into this relationship here, because this person actually matches with my life as well. It matches with my values as well. The man that you date, the romantic relationship that you invest in, is going to be one of the most important relationships that you're going to have in your life, because this is going to be essentially the person that you spend the rest of your life with. It's going to be the person that you're going to be with you're going to be with every single day. If you guys, get married and move in together and have kids together and all this other stuff, you're going to be with this person every single day. So you want to make sure that the person that you end up with is going to be the best person possible for you, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. you want to make sure of these things, because your romantic partner, the man that you end up with, is going to have a very big impact on your life. It's going to have a very big impact on the way that you live and your lifestyle. Back then, when I was dating the person that I was dating, I didn't see a problem with the stuff that I was doing, because that was his lifestyle too. If I'm dating someone who also, you know what I'm saying, is drinking every single day, then I'm not going to see a problem with drinking every single day, because the person that I spend the most time with drinks every single day. If I'm dating somebody who is partying and at the club every single night, then I'm not going to see a problem with going out every single night, because the person that I'm dating does it as well. And we're doing it together. Not only are we doing it on our own time, but we're also doing all this stuff that we shouldn't be doing together. So you want to make sure that the person that you date just aligns with your core values. That's why it's so important to level up. That's why it's so important to take some time to be single and to heal and to ask yourself these questions and to really reflect and see where you are, what you can grow, and what you need to water. You know what I'm saying? What you need to put to rest. And just really see where do you see yourself? What do you want to be? You know, where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Because once you have a clear answer of what it is you want for your personal life without a man, then it'll get easier, I feel like, to find the person that you're looking for. I feel like when I do decide to start dating, I'm gonna have better experiences, because I'm going to be vetting men differently. I'm going to be looking at men differently. I'm already going to be fulfilled way more. So I'm already going to be completing myself. You know what I'm saying? Financially, emotionally, spiritually, all of that stuff. So a man is just extra. So I'm not gonna be coming from a scarcity mindset. I'm not gonna be coming from a place of not being complete. I'm gonna be coming from a place of being healed, of being complete, of having enough myself already. This is just extra. And now I can be more picky, and now I can be more selective, and now I can pick and choose. Okay, this is not the person that I want to be with, or the way this person lives, it's not for me. That's why it's so important to work on yourself and to pour into yourself, because this is where these high values, this is where the boundaries come, this is where the self-esteem comes to play, the self-respect. All this stuff comes here. When you have no respect for yourself, when you have no core values, when you don't feel really confident in yourself, when you don't have any type of boundaries, when you're not giving yourself 100%, and you're dating and you're moving around, sharing yourself with these men energetically, whether it be physically, emotionally, whatever, and you start feeling drained, that's why. Because you're messing with men who you have no business messing with. You're giving yourself and pouring into people who have nothing but low quality experiences to give you. And how do you expect to have a healthy relationship if all of that stuff is missing in you? Make sure you do the work that you need to pour into yourself. Like I said, it's okay to be single for a little bit and just learn yourself for real. Learn yourself for real. Learn what you like and what you don't like. There is no love more important than the love that you give yourself. And the way that you show up for yourself every single day is a reflection of how much you love yourself. If you are a person who you know you're not giving 100% into your goals, you know you're not doing the best that you should be doing when it comes to like your emotional stability, your physical well-being, and all this stuff, you need to sit back and think, why am I not showing up for myself in the way that I know I should be showing up for myself? Because we know, like, when I was living that life, not caring about nothing, doing what I was doing, I knew that I wasn't supposed to be doing this. Because there would be times when I would be doing that stuff and I'd be like, okay, now tomorrow I'm gonna stop drinking. Tomorrow I'm not gonna go out. Tomorrow I'm gonna eat healthy. Tomorrow. And tomorrow becomes a month, and then 2 months, and then 3 months, and now you're 4, 5, 6 months in, and at that point, that's your life. And it's very hard to break it. And so you know, you want to think about that because you just want to have the best experience as possible. You deserve it. You deserve real love. You deserve healthy love. And yeah, so I hope you guys like this video. Let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think that, you know, the men that you're dating currently is a reflection of where you are in your life? If so, let me know. Yes, I do agree. No, I don't. Why not? Make sure you are following me on Instagram at keepingupwithv__ and on TikTok at keepupwithv. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like this video. And thank you guys so much for watching. We are close to 500 subscribers. I'm so excited. So I'll be dropping like 2 videos a week this week, or every week in the month of February. So let me know if there's any topics that you guys want me to talk about. Leave it in the comments below. I hope you guys have a wonderful start to your February. Crush those goals. Get in the gym, drink your water, and block that man that you know you should not be talking to. Okay? We're leaving that alone. So thank you guys so much. Bye.